Makilala, ihatid yan dito sa Power and Play.
Bago na, Power and Play na, bago na, Pilipinas tayo na.
Sa kapwa ko Pilipino, ipagmalaki ang galing na meron tayo. Ilantad ang likas nating talento at magdala ng saya sa mundo. Sa harap ng pagsubok ay di susuko, para sa pangarap tayo'y porsigido. Magpakitang gilas na pagpapatalo, ipag-iwang natin ng Pilipino. Yan ang Pinoy. Mula noon at hanggang ngayon, talento natin ng bida. Mula sa simpleng bakuran hanggang entablado natin napakita. May pagsubok man ng Pinoy, pinalalakas ng saya. San man tayo sa pulong, sumbeshi, baila kay amiga. Sama-sama pakita ang galing nating katropa. Sa kapwa ko Pilipino, Pilipino, yan ang Pinoy.
Power and Play was brought to you by Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum. Cherry Tigo, love your journey. Photon, empowering the Filipino business. Joyride, ang inyong bagong kasundo. And N Plus Gold, tanda ng pagmamahal.
Halina't makinig, talakayin natin ang larong gusto mo. Pag-usapan natin, ibida ang hilig ng bawat Pilipino na merong taglay na galing. Bago na, Power and Play na, bago na, Power and Play. Bago na, Power and Play na, bago na, Pilipinas tayo na. Bago na, Power and Play na, bago na, bago na, Power and Play na, bago na,
Carlos Yulo with 2 gold medals.
Power and Play with Noli Iyala.
Isang panibagong buwan, isang panibagong paksa at of course tuloy-tuloy ang aksyon sa mundo ng palakasan sa muling pagsisimula ng Marso. At simulan natin yan sa pamamagitan ng bagong laban na naman ng ating pambatong si Alex Ayala. Pag-uusapan po natin yan sa inyong paboritong kasalo tuwing Sabado. Kaya bango na!
Good morning!
Power and Play na!
Good morning!
Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat mga kapatid. Kamusta po kayong lahat? Naku bagong buwan na, March 7. Naku, talaga naman ha. Siguro papasok na ang tag-araw, tag-init. Ika nga, summer is here. Medyo dahan-dahan ang nararamdaman natin ang init. Hindi pa naman sobra, pero dahan-dahan na po yan. Paghandaan na natin yan. Ha? Kaya alam naman, pag summer, iba naman ang pananamit. Ha? Iba naman ang galawan. At of course, siyempre, panahon din yan para tayo ay mag-enjoy naman sa ibang tanawin katulad ng ating mga beaches. No? Kaya dito po sa Power and Play, tuwing Sabado, medyo iiba-ibahin din natin ang mga paksa. Marami po tayong ihahandog sa inyo, especially in the coming few weeks. Pero syempre ngayong Sabado ng umaga, tuloy-tuloy po ang ating pagbabalita tungkol sa mga malalaking balita o kaganapan sa mundo ng palakasan. Pero hindi po kompleto syempre ang ating huntahan kung hindi ko kasama ang aking kaibigan at partner at ngayon ay nagbabalik pagkatapos ng kanyang pagkakapaos. The man for all seasons, Gilas Pilipinas. Partner, magandang umaga.
Good morning, partner. Good morning po sa lahat ng mga nanonood at nakikinig ng Power and Play. Pasensya nyo na po at ako'y absent last week dahil medyo paus ang boses kong natural pero talagang nawalan ako ng boses last week po dahil nga matagumpay na ginanap yung aming golf tournament. At ako'y inyong punong abala at pati na rin sa pag-MC ako na rin kaya nawalan po ako ng boses kaya humihingi po ako lang excuse sa aking partner na hindi nga ako makakapunta sa last week.
Kulang na lang yung partner ko tumugtog ng saxophone mga kapatid. Lahat na ginawa niya sa tournament niya yung tournament po ng Claret. Again, congratulations sa kanila.
Thank you very much, partner.
Talking about congratulations, partner, mukhang panibago na naman ng ating aabangan para i-congratulate. Hopefully, dahil ngayong araw na to ay simula ng paglalaro ni Alex Ayala dyan po sa BNP Paribas Open na ginaganap sa Indian Wells, California, o yung tinatawag nilang Indian Wells Open, partner.
Oo, kaya nga medyo mabigat. Actually, one of the medyo prestigious tournaments to sa
Sabi
WTA.
nila, ito daw yung parang fourth or fifth Grand Slam.
Correct.
Oo, itong Indian Wells. Halos lahat po ng top players ay lalaro dito sa, if not all, kaninang umaga, madaling araw, napanood ko si Sabalenka, kinalaban yung Hapon. Alam mo yung Sabalenka, siguro mga 6-footer yan eh. Yung Hapon, siguro mga 5'4". Pero lumaban po lumaban at kanina rin, nagsisimula na yung laban ni Coco Gauff. Yung po mga nag-aabang kay Alex Ayala, ito, ang oras po ng laban niya ay mamayang alas 7:30 hanggang alas 8 daw po ng gabi doon sa Indian Wells, California. Sa Indian Wells Tennis Center, which is about 11:30 hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali dito sa Pilipinas.
Kaya abangan ninyo po yan.
Covered yan ng yung Blast TV. Covered yan. Kaya po, abangan nyo yan. Ang kanyang mga kalaban, partner, ay itong si Diana Yamstreka.
Yes. Actually, partner, dito talaga. Kumbaga, kapag tayo nag-uusap sa larangan ng basketball, di ba, sinasabi, bilog ang bola. Alam niyo po, dito sa tennis, bilog din ang bola, literally and figuratively. Dahil, katulad niya, no, the other, kanina lang yata, di ba? Si Venus Williams, although 16 months na hiatus siya.
Matagal.
Tinalo siya ng 111th seed.
Nakita mo?
In 3 sets. Di ba?
So, wag kayong magsasabing tapos na ang boxing. Maraming pwede mangyari.
Maraming pwede mangyari.
Pagdating po sa tennis. No? At alam naman natin yan. Alam mo, ang kagandahan nito, talaga namang marami nagsasabi, kaya lang daw maraming taong nanonood kay Alex dahil maraming Pilipino doon sa Middle East.
Ay, di. Ano ba kaya sa Amerika?
Alam niyo po, ngayon pa lang, doon sa practice sessions pa lang ni Alex, puno na yung stadium eh.
At partner, meron ngayong bagong termino.
Anong termino yan?
Tawag nila ay ang Ayala effect.
Aba?
Parang sinasabi mong Manchurian effect, sa El Nino effect. Meron ngayon tinatawag sa larangan ng sports ng tennis, ang Ayala effect. Kumbaga, dumikit na yung pangalan na yung terminong yun. Na pagka dumarating ang sa tennis, pagka dinagsa ng tao,
Ayala yun.
Ayala effect.
Ayala.
Yes.
Grabe.
Hindi Noli Ayala effect.
May effect. effect. Pero again, mga kapatid, no, mamaya po, actually swerte si Alex dahil nakakuha siya ng bye.
Yes.
Yung pong bye, hindi yung nag-goodbye. Yung po yung hindi siya, nabunot siya na wala siyang kalaban. Kumbaga, odd number yung number of entries. Siya yung walang kapareha. At siya ang nakadiretso sa second round. Doon sa round of 64.
At saka, doon siya sa main draw.
Of course. Hindi na siya dumadaan ng qualifier dahil ngayon po number 32 na in the world si Alex. No? Kaya po, talagang ngayon, ito po ay malaking bagay para sa kanya sapagkat again, ang WTA rankings, mga kapatid, mahalaga sapagkat kung mababa ang inyong ranking or other, mataas, no? Kunyari, number 1, number 2. Kung gusto nyo numerical, mababa, number 1, number 2. Kung basta kayo nasa top rankings, madali pong pumasok sa mga torneo. Hindi nagdumadaan sa qualifier. And tandaan natin, mga kapatid, kaya tumaas ang ranking ni Alex sapagkat napakaganda ng ipinakita niya sa Miami Open last year. Na yun ay gaganapin na in about 2 weeks yung laro niya sa Miami Open. Kailangan po niyang depensahan yung kanyang mga puntos doon, partner. Kaya mahalaga na mag-pile up siya ng points ngayon para kahit na medyo hindi siya umabot tuloy ng semifinals, although tayo nagdadasal na umabot siya sa semifinals ng Miami Open, hindi mawalan siya ng puntos sa kanyang WTA live rankings para tuloy-tuloy ang pagtaas ng kanyang rank. So this is a perfect opportunity dahil round 2 na siya kagad. sa BNP Paribas Open. And hopefully, malusutan niya itong si Yamstreka, who is about number 42 ata.
42.
42.
At kapag manalo siya doon, ay maglalaban na naman sila ni Coco Gauff.
Ba? Siya na naman?
Siya na naman. Chances are, di ba? Kumbaga parang seeded kasi si Coco Gauff.
Oo.
Pagka manalo siya dito sa Ukraine,
Yun na naman ang makakatapat
yun ang
niya.
makakalaban.
Well, right now, si Coco Gauff po ay lamang dun sa kanyang kalaban, si Rakimova. 6-3 nung first set, pero lamang po ito si Rakimova 5-2 dito sa second set. Kaya
Pero hindi, tama. Kumbaga, sinasabi ko lang po, dahil syempre, mas seeded tong si Coco
of course.
Gauff. Kaya chances are.
Number 4 eh.
Number 4.
Number 4 in the tournament si Coco Gauff. But again, we're not looking beyond itong si Yamstreba. Sana nga makakuha tayo ng magandang panalo.
We're not looking beyond, but we are hoping that Alex will
lumayo.
Alex will win.
Well, nakita natin yung practice session niya, partner, ha? Very impressive yung kanyang, especially her service is really improved. Makikita rin natin na very comfortable siya in the hard court ng Indian Wells. Although isang factor dito, partner, is the wind. Outdoor itong courts ng Indian Wells Tennis Center. And doon pa lang sa laro kanina, nakikita na natin yung buhok ng mga player na talagang bumubuga. Di ba? Yung alam mo, bumubulwak yung buhok. Kaya alam natin malakas po ang hangin, lalo na pag gumabi na. Ang laro niya is halos siya yata yung last match.
Kaya dapat yan, parang sa kapag naglalaro tayo ng golf, sana kapag magsaserve siya with the wind.
With the wind. Pero dalawang courts yun dalawang side
pagbalik na naman.
Pero ito ito po ang effect, yung sinasabi ni partner na Iyala effect. Alam nyo ba ho na ang balita, yung first and second, ang WTA has not seen anybody like Alex in a long time. No? Dahil yung kanyang paghatak ng tao, yung kanyang attraction, iba So ngayon, alam niyo ang balita, yun daw po yung ticket ng WTA sa first and second round, itinaas na ang presyo.
Talaga?
Kita mo.
Syempre,
hindi ka ba,
pagkakataon
kung ikaw ang WTA, hindi ka ba masaya? No? Dapat, diba? Ang laki ng kanilang nakukuha ring ganansya, dito sa paglalaro ni Alex. Of course, it's not only the fact that she's very close to many Filipinos, pero yun din paglalaro, yung personality ni Alex. Kaya po sana nga lumayo ang kanyang ang kanyang performance sa BNP Paribas Open. Panoorin niyo po ng mga bandang 11:30. This comes straight from the dad of Alex na kausap ko po kanina. Mga alas 11:30 hanggang alas 12 ang kanilang expectation na laro ni Alex ngayong umaga pong ito. Live yan, mapapanood po natin at tutukan po natin ang laban niya.
Manalangin tayo na manalo siya. Talaga.
Well, of course, ang isa pang mangyayari, malapit na mangyari, at nangyayari ngayon ay yung simula na rin po ng PBA. Di ba? Meron na ngayon nangyayaring, anong tawag dito, yung All-Star Game. All-Star Weekend.
All-Star
Diyan
Weekend.
sa Candon. Ilocos Sur. Ilocos Sur yan, ano?
Candon is in Ilocos Sur.
Ilocos Sur. Ang ganda nga ng court dyan sa Candon
naman. Regular na binibisita ng PBA games yan.
Oo. At doon po ginaganap ngayon ang PBA All-Star Weekend. Nung kahapon, nagsimula na yung kanilang mga skills challenges.
Yes.
No?
And before that yata, yung mga dati mga PBA players, no, na naglaro din. Naglaro sila
parang nakita ko nga yung ibang sila Willie Miller.
Sila Willie Miller.
Naglaro doon sila Ranidel.
Tsaka si Spider-Man, si
Arwin Santos. Nandun din. Well, masaya po yan at alam natin na alam mo ang All-Star kahit paano, ibang PBA All-Star kaysa sa NBA All-Star. Sapagkat tayo po ay talagang dinadala natin ang mga stars doon po sa mga malalayong lugar. At nagkakaroon ng pagkakataon ng mga taga-ibang lugar naman na hindi Metro Manila na talagang hindi lang dalawang player, dalawang team. Lahat ng pinakamagagaling nakikita nila. Kaya panoorin po nyo yan dyan sa Candon. Again, sana po makita nyo yung mga paborito nyo. One of those na nanalo kahapon ay si Brandon Bates ng Meralco Bolts. Isipin mo yung big man na obstacle course.
Siya ba?
Siya pa. Walang minintis eh. Yung kanyang layup, dalawang layup, tapos yung kanyang
Yung
dribble,
pasang gano'n,
yung pasang gano'n, sakto.
sakto.
Diba? So lahat ng, tapos yung tira niya, kaya po nanalo siya sa oras, no? I think today, hindi pa naman ngayon ang All-Star, I think ngayon rookie sophomores yata.
Bukas yata yung
yung All-Star game talaga mismo. Ang nakakatawa dahil may kantsawa na si Coach Leo Austria. Dahil mukhang hindi niya kakampi sa team si Jun Marpardo. kaya masaya po yung kaganapan niya. Panoorin niyo po yan yung All-Star Weekend sa Candon, Ilocos Sur. And of course, magsisimula na ang PBA March 11, partner. March 11. Pero bago natin yan puntahan, partner, syempre kailangan natin din pag-usapan ng konti. Ang nangyari doon sa Australia game ng Gilas.
Yes.
Aba, kita mo namang kasi yun nangyari yun na yung linggo. Nung Thursday, napag-usapan ko dito yung laro nila against New Zealand.
Mahigpit yun.
Mahigpit. At talagang breaks yun. Kumbaga, namalas lang tayo at yung isang offensive rebound nakuha ng tiga New Zealand.
Yes.
Humabol doon ang Pilipinas, although masama ang laro ni Justin Brownlee. Diba? Yun ang naging puna doon. Pero sa Australia, bumalik si Brownlee, although siya pa rin ang talagang tinatauhan, binabantayan, at medyo sa first half, dumidikit naman kahit papano. Pero nung second half, nagpakita na po ang Australia. At ito pong Australian team na to, hindi nga yung kanilang Team A. Team B ito, di ba? Team B pa yan. Aminado naman si Coach Tim Con.
At saka nakita ko talaga, iba yung offensive plays nila Kumbaga kulang na lang naka-uniform sila ng Harlem Globetrotters.
Oo.
Diba? Talaga yung depensa masisira dahil hindi nila alam kung saan susundan
Tama.
Diba?
Iba talaga ang international game.
Hanggang makakakita ng open player,
Oo.
Diba?
Well, by the way, sige, babalikan natin po yung topic niya. Dahil ngayon, meron tayong kaibigan na ating pong kakausapin patungkol din po sa parating na PBA Commissioner's Cup. At yan po ang ating itatampok. So, what's the score? Kagaya na sinabi po natin, malapit na magbukas ang PBA Commissioner's Cup. March 11 ang opening day ng susunod na komperensya sa 50th season ng PBA. And of course, dito po sa PBA Commissioner's Cup, itatampok ang mga higanting imports na talaga namang naglipa na, including mga legitimate NBA superstars katulad ni Bol. And of course, meron tayong guest team na makikita rin po natin sa March 11. Yan po, or at least sa pagsisimula ng PBA Commissioner's Cup, yung Macau Black Bears. Pero ang pinag-uusapan, of course, ang iba't ibang mga kaganapan leading to the March 11 opening, and one of them, of course, ang development sa Meralco Bolts. At tayo maswerte dahil ngayong araw pong ito, makakasama natin walang iba kundi ang team manager ng Meralco Bolts. Walang iba kundi si Paolo Trillo. Morning, Paolo. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Hello.
Paolo.
Thank you so much. Unang-una, are you also in Candon? Are you in the All-Star Weekend, Pao?
Not right now. Here lang in Manila.
Okay. Akala ko
Not in All-Star, yeah.
dadalan mo kami ng bagnet eh. Kaya
Kaya yung vegan longganisa.
vegan longganisa, di ba? Pero alam na alam ni Pao yan. Dahil si Paolo talagang very experienced and of course he's been with Meralco for so long. Pao, let me just begin by asking you, how is the team right now? You picked up a couple of guys, JV Mocon in particular. How is he doing with the Meralco Bolts?
Yeah. Well, he joined us in practice sometime last week. Doing okay. Just thing. Of course, he's a veteran, so he knows our team. He knows playing in the PBA. It's really more just about getting him used to our system, getting him used to how we play. So, but he's coming along fine in terms of things.
Bakit you tinarget si JV, Pao? What did you see in him that you need in the team, that he brings?
We just looking for balance in our lineup. That position he plays, we needed an extra rotation player to help us out defensively. We know he's an all-around player. Very tough, can get rebounds, can defend. And we just felt that he would fit into our system well. Aside from the fact that he's also a veteran player, now that we wanted to add to the team.
Tama. Oo.
Uh-oh.
Well, of course, ang isang mainit na pinag-uusapan pa is about your import, Ismael Romero. There is still news na wala daw kayong inilagay na import sa lineup ng Meralco Bolts for the Commissioner's Cup. Can you update us on the situation of the imports ng Meralco Bolts, Pao? Who are you playing and who are you bringing?
Thank you, Conrad. Yeah. Actually, the smell. We just felt at this time it's really best for him and for us not to line him up and not to field him in this conference. We all know what happened with regards to that issue in that game he had overseas.
Yes.
We know that he also needs some time to process what had happened. From our end, we know that he was sorry, very sorry about the incident. We know that he also had a chance to apologize personally, to Nick Demusis. Actually, it wasn't publicized, but he actually apologized to him when he was still in Dubai. So when they saw each other in Dubai. But of course, in terms of what had happened, he needs time, and he knows that he needs to also learn to adjust and control his emotions in terms of what happened. So we will not be fielding him in this conference. We are looking at another import who we already have actually I've just come to terms with already. So we'll be fielding in Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones.
For the coming conference, yes. Okay. Yeah, you're hearing it here first. No,
wow, Marvin Jones. Okay, wow.
Okay, Pao, we just want to make it clear. So the primary reason why Ismael Romero will not join this conference was because of the incident in Dubai, not because there are bigger players, there are taller players, and with regards to Marvin Jones, can you give us the credentials of Marvin Jones, his height, where he last played before joining Meralco Bolts?
Sure, yes. He'll come in at around 6'10". I think there are reports that said that he's taller than that, but we know that it's around last played in East for Paolo. Most of his career played in Europe. He's around, he's played in Greece, Turkey, Slovenia, Spain. I think he also had a chance to play in Puerto Rico. He's 32 years old, so he's also a veteran who pretty much played most of his career in Europe. He's a shot blocker. We feel that he's an all-around player that can help us in the interior.
Yeah. Tinitingnan ko pa if this is the right guy, Marvin Jones. He's listed as 7 foot. And he is about 220 pounds. He played in the Greek basketball league, and he also came from Kent State and Texas Southern. So obviously a very experienced player. Naglaro na rin sa Israel kung saan-saan, no? Was he a personal choice of Coach Luigi and Coach Nenad? Ito ba'y, as you know, Coach Nenad has a huge, I'm sure, network all over Europe, and was this part of his choices that they wanted to bring in aside from Ismael Romero?
Well, we have a list, a short list of imports. Of course, this past year really depends on the availability of who's ready to come in. He was in our list, in terms of just looking around for players who could fit our team and who we feel will do well in the PBA. I know he's listed at 7 feet, but we have him at 6'10". Yeah,
6'10".
we know
6'10". Officially,
yeah.
kasi alam mo naman ng
Officially,
mga player nagpapatangkad yan. Alam ni Pao yan eh.
Hindi, totoo yan. No? Kasi during the time of Northern Cement, doon ko nalaman yan.
Hindi, tsaka, sa PBA, kasi kung sukatin, nakahiga, talagang sakto yan. Meron na kaming sariling pamamaraan ng pagsukat. And that's why talagang eksakto. Pag sinabi ni Paolo na 6'10 yung pagkakasukat, talagang 6'10 yan. Well, that's good news for Meralco Bolts fans. Pao, when do you expect Marvin Jones to arrive and start practicing with the team?
Yes, he's leaving tomorrow he's coming from the US. He's in Chicago right now. He'll be arriving here on the 9th.
All right.
So, we're looking forward to having him over here.
2-day practice.
Hindi, kailan ba ang first game ng Meralco, Pao?
We play March 18. So,
So may chance, may time pa. May time pa sila. How do you size up the imports? I mean, I'm sure you've played some tune-up games already, and you've seen, many of these imports. How do you size up the imports in terms of competition and as well as a source of attraction para sa Commissioner's Cup, Pao?
Yes, it's a high level, very high level especially for some teams. Obviously, Ball and Telly are high-profile names, big names. But it's a very talented cast of imports, I feel. It'll be very exciting for the league. In the end, it also depends on how these imports mesh with our locals and how they're able to play in the PBA in terms of our style. So let's see. It'll be exciting.
Yeah. I guess even the PBA fans are excited with this development and with the inclusion of really big players. Dati kasi, di ba, PBA was criticized na sinasabi, masyado matatangkad dyan. Kailangan kaparehas natin mga height. Di ba? Parang nagsawa na eh. Now they're looking for big players. And with the inclusion of ball, parang lahat sumunod na doon sa path na yun.
Yeah. It'll be a very interesting conference dahil bagong marami sa imports are new. Di ba, Pao?
Right. Actually, to your point about bringing taller players, we experienced that playing in the EASL, no? And you really see the development of the players. You see basketball has evolved so much. Just because they're tall, hindi na sila post players. It's an all-around game. So it makes it interesting. And that doesn't mean just because players are taller, we can't match up.
That's
no?
right.
The game has really evolved so much, and I think all around it's a more worldly this type of game. This is great to know, having all these players come in. Yeah.
Before I let you go, Pao, you mentioned the EASL. Obviously, ang Meralco has really been a trooper. You've always answered the call ng PBA at ng bansa na i-represent tayo sa EASL. Sayang at kinulang ng konti for Meralco to move even to the medal rounds in the EASL. How has it been for you in the Meralco Bolts, and would Meralco do it again if they are asked to?
Well, first of all, we're always ready to win for the country and the PBA. We're always ready to help out. Of course, we don't know what's going to happen in terms of the following years in the ASL, but always ready.
Okay.
In terms of the falling short, there were a lot of challenges. I think more than the change of players and personnel, because we had some injuries. Long before we played that tour game, we just because it's only the PBA that doesn't really how do I say it? It doesn't match with the schedule of the ESL. All the other teams were playing at a very high level in their season, and we were coming off basically a month and a half break, and then you're playing your first game. So I think in the first half of that game, it looked we're trying to still get a feel of the game again. Yeah.
Oh. Well, siyempre, it will always benefit lahat ng ating mga players, yung experience, but eventually you hope that even the PBA learns from the experience in the EASL as well as the other leagues na that's the way to grow. Hindi to dahil ayaw nating ang mga Pilipino magkaroon ng trabaho. It's more of really growing the league and getting more high competition, high quality competition sa PBA. Pao, we wish you all the best. Thank you for clearing up the issue on Ismael Romero and giving us a great news for the Meralco fans na parating na ang inyong bagong import. Good luck sa Commissioner's Cup.
Good luck, Pao.
Thank you, Noah. Yes, thank you so much.
Mga kaibigan, ang ating pong kaibigan, team manager ng Meralco Bolts, Paolo Trillo. That is a great news. Of course, you heard it first sa Power and Play, mga kapatid. Ang bago pong import ng Meralco Bolts is Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones, siya po ay 1993. So ilang taon yun? 33 years old. 32. Sabi nga ni Pao. 32 years old. Played in Greek, or last played in Greek. In Greece, rather, in the Greek Basketball League. And it comes from Kent State and Texas Southern, 6'10". And sabi nga niya, native of Chicago. So, interesting. And of course, maganda naman yung ginawa nila about Ismael Romero.
Dapat naman.
Di ba ikaw yun ang sinasabi mo?
Oo naman. Bad PR yan eh. Hindi porket gusto nung team na dapat siya para magaling ko. Pero something bad happened before that. Diba? Kailangan
medyo linisin muna.
Tsaka marami. Hindi lang naman si Ismael Romero makukuha nila eh. Diba? Eto, katulad nito, pinalit nila si Marvin Jones. So, ang kanta niya, What's Going On?
What's Going On? Dati, ano lang yan, Romero lang eh. Medyo iba na ho ngayon ang dating ng Meralco. What's going on? Meralco will have Marvin Jones sa kanilang lineup come the Commissioner's Cup. Alright, bago tayo mag-break, isa muna pong paalala mula sa ating mga kaibigan sa Smart. Puso Pilipinas is a movement to celebrate the Filipino athlete powered by Smart. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Get a chance to win exclusive Puso Pilipinas merch by sharing their Facebook page in your social media accounts with hashtag Puso Pilipinas. The Giga Life app is the latest mobile app from Smart that lets you discover and enjoy your passions with the different Giga promos. It can be downloaded and used by Smart Postpaid, Smart Prepaid, Bro Prepaid, and TNT subscribers via the Apple or Google Play Store. What can the Giga Life app do for me? Check your balance, monitor your current subscription, top up using debit credit card, subscribe to the latest Giga promos, monitor your data consumption, auto-detect your mobile number when you're connected to Smart Network one-tap subscription to the most popular offer, Giga Video 99. And of course, Power and Play is powered by Smart.
Thank you!
Live more today!
Thank you!
Sa aming pagpapabalik, Cash and Bash time dito sa Power and Play at mamaya po, ang ating makakausap, isa pang import na sa parating na Commissioner's Cup, si Jaylen Johnson. Aba! Sa pagbabalik po ng Power and Play, hatid sa inyo ng Cherry Loom, Cherry Tigo, Photon, Joyride, at ng N Plus Gold. Ang oras po natin, 8:36 ng umaga. This time check is brought to you by Ultima and by M2 Veggie Drink. Drink your gulay.
I dare to dream big, to be a voice of my generation, to inspire resilience in the face of roadblocks. And in sharing my stories, I let others share in my passion.
Follow Kai's stories on Twitter and share yours with Smart Double Giga Stories. Share 2 times the passion with 2 gigabytes for Twitter and more. Guaranteed every day, plus data for all sites.
Simple, smart ako.
Public service.
May nagbago. May arte. May budget. Akala nyo lang yon. So solid. White rose papaya, wow, white roses. White rose papaya, wow, white roses. White rose papaya. May glow up with the white rose papaya. White rose papaya. May puti power times 2. Kasi may papaya at niacinamide. May shea butter and tea tree oil pa. Kutis sulit ang glow up. May glow up with the white rose papaya. White rose papaya. Kutis sulit ang glow up.
Kamusta po kayong lahat? Sana nag-enjoy kayo sa PBA All-Star Weekend. I'd also like to say congratulations dun sa Ateneo Fellowship Group, ha? Yung aming pong Batch 80, Batch 84 golfers. Naglaro po kami last Thursday dyan sa Manila Golf. And congratulations to all the winners, including my good friend Eric Lustre, for winning the low gross.
Wow.
Pumalo na 6 over lang, partner.
Ayan,
Aking kaibigan. Walang-wala.
Walang-wala.
And of course, my team, nanalo ng aming Team Halikanu. Nanalo po kami ng aming team competition. Again, congratulations to all the organizers.
Congratulations sa inyo.
Ikaw, matagal ka na hindi bumabati.
Oo nga.
Namimiss ka na.
Kaya nga maabig kabuasan si kayo namin, dita na Lingayen, Pangasinan, interong Pangasinan. Medyo umiinit na ang panahon, mas lalo na dyan pare, along the Lingayen Golf Coast.
Oo.
Ako, mainit dyan.
Mainit na.
Oo.
Kaya medyo
magkuha na tayo. Ay, nga pala.
mag-ready na.
Mag-ready na. I would like to greet birthday ngayon ng aking balae, si Oti Mendoza. Napakabait na tao at talagang inaalagaan ang aking anak sa kanilang bahay. At also kay Kumaring Rose, ang kanyang wife, Balae Rose Mendoza. And also, palagi nanonood sa atin, no? Who played also in Claret, si Larry Lumba. Kamusta dyan, Larry? And also, belated happy birthday kay Boss Al Panlilio.
Oh, yeah. Kasama ko si Al Panlilio, dating SBP President.
Yes.
Kasama ko po siya nung Thursday. Nung Thursday. It was his birthday Friday. Kahapon, birthday ni Boss Al. At saka kasi birthday celebrants yun eh. Lahat ng mga nag-birthday celebrants, yung nag-birthday, sila ang host, kumbaga. So, happy birthday, Al. Happy birthday din nga pala kay Asi Taulaba. Related. Kay Asi Taulaba. I'd also like to greet my sister-in-law, si Atelot. Iyala, Doktora Iyala ng happy birthday.
At syempre, hindi tayo mawawalan isa pang Al na palagi nanonood dito.
Sino?
Sino pa ba? Al Mendoza.
Siyempre. Ano yan? Kababayan. Kamusta po kayong lahat? And of course, lahat po ng mga suki natin sa 105.9 True FM, sa Channel 19 ng True TV, and of course sa 1PH, and of course Facebook Live all over the world. Alright.
Yeah.
Bago po tayo magpatuloy, syempre patuloy po rin ang pamimigay ng premyo ng Joyride Super App sa kanilang Top Up promo sa Power and Play. Napakadali po para manalo ng 1,000 pesos credits, wallet, JRPay wallet credits. I-download lamang ang latest version ng Joyride Super App. Kuhanan ng screenshot ang app's home screen. Ipadala ang screenshot via PM to PNP FB page along with your full name and registered mobile number. At kayo po may chance ang manalo ng 1,000 pesos JRPay wallet credits na inyo po magagamit sa Joyride Delivery, Joyride MC Taxi, Joyride Taxi Cab, Joyride Car, at ang Joyride Super Taxi Airport Edition. Lahat po yan mula sa Joyride Super App. Alright, we are ready to go dito sa ating susunod na segment kung saan masaya to. And of course, laging maraming napag-uusapan ang ating pong paboritong Casio Bash. At ang Casio Bash ay hatid sa inyo ng Cherry Tigo, Love Your Journey. Alam niyo po dito sa Casio Bash, magbibigay kami ng mga items na bibigyan ng opinion ng aming bisita. And kung cash, sasabihin niya, siya po sang-ayon. At sasabihin naman niyang bash kung walang seal of approval. At ang kasama natin today, truly an honor. Nakasama ko siya noong namang watch party ng Gilas Pilipinas doon po sa Makati, kung saan naimbita rin tayo ng ating kaibigan si Sid Ventura ng The Game Magazine. Siya po yung nandun, itong ating bisita ngayon. And talaga namang nakakatuwa ang kanyang, it's nice to see him back.
Yes,
back in action,
very happy.
in circulation.
Actually, kasabayan ko yan na nagsimula kaming reporters dati.
Ayan.
Nasa ABS siya. Ako naman nasa PTV.
Mas mukha lang siya, mga dalawang paligo lang.
Gawin mo na 10.
10 paligo. Walang iba ako din ang ating kaibigan, sports anchor and columnist, journalist, Bill Velasco. Magandang umaga, Bill.
Magandang umaga po, Com. At balibalin agaw si kayo, mga kaibigan natin dyan. At syempre, it's always an honor and I'm always happy to be on your show.
Kasama natin dito si Jera, Bill.
Taga-Pangasinan din yan eh.
Alam ko.
Mga Velasco.
Pero ilinawin ko lang. Maliit pa ako, Gerald.
Kaya 10 daw paligo eh. Ang lamang eh. 10 ang paligo mo eh.
Fake news yun, fake news.
Well, it's good to see you. It was nice seeing Bill in the watch party. And I want to ask you a little bit about that, Bill. Alam naman natin, nakita natin ang development ng Gilas, no? And many people are now, saying na siguro dapat magpalit na ng konti ng mga player, including maybe yung mga players na nagkakaedad na. What do you think, Bill? Is it time to bring in new blood again?
I think it's a continuing process, no? Siguro naman tuloy-tuloy naman 'yan at syempre hindi rin natin maiwasan yung mga ibang players injured, yung mga iba pagod at tandaan din natin na napakaikling panahon lang ng kanilang paghahanda. We didn't even know the week before kung maglalaro si Quentin, kung maglalaro si Kai. So medyo hindi maganda yung naging run up dito sa window na to. Pero as for replacing players, depende na yan sa role nila sa team. Tulad halimbawa ni Japet officially retired for how many times? But tapan dyan, sina Junmar, I think they can still be of service to the national team. Pero wag naman natin asahan na sila yung bubuhat ng team.
Oo, tama yan.
I totally agree.
Oo. Kasi we know naman that Junmar is served well. And, again, hindi naman natin pwedeng asahan na yung ginagawa niya sa PBA, gagawin din niya sa FIBA. Ibang-iba ang laro ng FIBA, no? And we can see that. Yung physicality, ibang-iba. Bill, you've written a column, you've had an interview with the new prospective naturalized player ng Pilipinas, Gilas Pilipinas, si Elizabeth Means, who by the way will be our guest in our second hour. Just give us a little bit about a background dito kay Elizabeth Means, and what do you think does this mean to the women's program ng Gilas Pilipinas?
Well, actually she's a relatively young player, no? Nakalalaro lang niya ng 1 taon sa Latin America. When she got the call, she comes from a basketball playing family. Huminto siya pansamantala dahil nakaramdam medyo ng pananawa. No, pero bumalik din siya, na-miss din niya yung basketball. I think she can contribute a lot. She has some size. She's as tall as me. So medyo may laban tayo pagdating sa mga international competitions. Kasi hindi naman nagkakalayo na ng laki, no? The tallest female players we will face in Asia would be probably about 6'4", 6'5", ganyan. So medyo pwede nang ilaban yan. We just need to get her into the flow of things. Kasi ang mga manlalaro natin, karamihan maliliit din eh. But she plays a similar role when she plays abroad. So ngayon yun lang, may modification ng konti sa game niya. Kasi she play more sa front court player kahit sa 3x3.
Does that mean hindi lang 3x3? Pati 5-on-5 yan? Papasok yan?
Well, as of now, they've been training her sa 3x3, pero depende yan sa tournament, depende yan sa rules, no? Kasi malakas naman tayo sa 5-on-5.
Gumagaling. Gumaganda ang laro natin. Yeah.
At doon tayo sumablay sa 3x3.
Oh.
Doon tayo sumablay.
Although recently nanalo itong 3x3 team natin dito sa Bangkok. They had a victory na nanalo, nakabawi naman. Kasama na itong si Elizabeth Means. Is that right, Bill?
Yeah, I'm not sure if she was able to play.
Okay.
Naturalization. At saka alam naman natin yung gulo sa eligibility sa diba? So umiwas tayo doon. But in the future, she's a true professional. She works hard, she plays hard, and she gets along with her team. And she's medyo naninibago siya kasi tinatawag siyang Betty ng mga teammates na hindi niya.
Bakit? Kasi Elizabeth.
Beth talaga siya pero tinatawag siyang Betty ng mga kakampi niya.
Kala ko yung dating seryeng Betty Lapeye.
Huwag naman. Alright, well, alam mo, nagsisimula pa lang kasi yan. Ito yung Casio Bash kung saan, Bill, you know the drill. We'll give you 3 items. You give us your opinion. Of course, ang opinion mo lamang ang mahalaga. Kung sangayon ka, cash. Kung hindi, walang seal of approval, bash. And of course, bato-bato sa langit, tamaan, huwag magagalit. Here we go. Let's do our first item of the morning. Again, it's back to the Gilas window kung saan back-to-back losses ang Gilas Pilipinas sa New Zealand at Australia. Sa 2027 FIBA Basketball World Cup Asian Qualifiers, yung syempre yung pagkatalo sa home court, especially against Australia, ay tinawag nga na painful ni Coach Tim Cone. So, Casio Bash, alanganing makapasok sa World Cup ang Pilipinas kung di sila makakaisa sa next window ng qualifiers. Go, Bill!
Okay, tingin ko, Cash, I think kaya naman natin, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, medyo magulo lang yung preparasyon ng team. Di natin sigurado kung sino maglalaro, kung sino hindi. Since then, there have been developments. Mike Phillips will be eligible to play. So, sa tingin ko kaya kasi unang-una yung hindi pa ganun kaganda ang laro ng Gilas and yet they only lost by 3 points to New Zealand. So, yun ang isa. Pangalawa, kung tatandaan natin against New Zealand shot extremely well, no? Lalo na si Pepper. At maliban doon, we were not playing that well. We were a step slow, medyo kulang ng konti sa intensity. So, it's just a matter really of preparation sa tingin ko. So, Cash, tingin ko makakapasok tayo.
Alright. Partner, tingin mo ba makakapasok pa tayo kung hindi tayo, kung kailangan natin manalo sa next window?
Yeah, actually, ang sagot ko lang dyan PC.
PC?
Oo.
Bakit PC?
Photocopy nung sinabi niya.
Hindi ba F yun? Photocopy.
Totally. Talagang maganda ang laro ng New Zealand, di ba? Minalas tayo. Doon lang sa offensive rebound
Katalo doon.
Nagkatalo.
Malaking bagay yun. Malaking bagay yun. But of course, against Australia, ibang level. Ibang level.
Pero sa New Zealand, may laban tayo talaga.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, ang tanong dito is, makakapasok sa World Cup ang Pilipinas kung di sila makakaisa sa next window o alanganin. Well, definitely, right now, medyo we need to win. We need to win in the next window against the Middle Eastern teams. Ito na yung, well, of course, makakalaban ulit natin ng Australia at New Zealand and then the Middle Eastern. Yun ang mas mahalaga because pasok na tayo sa second round.
Yeah.
It's now that particular matchup na importante. And according to the SBP, medyo talagang yun ay kailangan nating manalo.
Yeah.
Sapagkat ang Jordan at ang Iran looks like they're also gonna come into that next window or yung second round na may perfect record. So again, there are only 7 slots allotted for Asia in the World Cup. Yung isa ay sa Qatar na. Diba? Given na yan. So yung 6, 3 doon will come from our group. Yung 3 doon sa kabilang group. And then of course, rather dalawa-dalawa. No, and then there is the best fourth placer. Yun ang mga pinag-uusapan dito. So again, it's very important that we make this win. And to me, there is a need for us to have Kai Soto. I think that will be the key. Do you agree with that, Bill? Kailangan natin si Kai Soto in that window.
Yeah, I think maganda dyan kasi pag nandyan si Kai, iba talaga yung laro, no? Yes, yes, the mobility is improved quite a lot in the last 3 years. So, and he's a matchup nightmare also. Parang tayo naman ang maging matchup nightmare sa mga plus, there's a domino effect, no? But now the other bigs can play a supporting role to him. You know, we can start with Kai and QNB, and then pahinga na konti si Kai, QNB steps in at center. It's very important for the rotation. Lumalakas talaga tayo all around pag nandyan si Kai.
Again, partner, we have to learn the physicality. We have to, 3 things. Physicality, leadership. Kailangan natin na isang leader niya sa Gilas parang kulang na kulang. At yung edad. I think it's time that we start looking at really, medyo tumatanda na yung mga ibang player natin
Actually, I saw your tweet I totally agree. Na kailangan talaga ayusin na yung team ng Gilas and look for younger players who would take the cudgels doon sa mga katulad nila Jun Marfardo, di ba?
kumbaga, nothing to be ashamed of
Nothing
to
to-
say,
ganyan talaga yun
thank you.
Oo.
And we say thank you to these people. Ngayon, pasok na tayo ng mga aasahan natin for the next maybe 8 years. No? Again, another couple of cycles of the Olympics.
Buti nga, nakuha nila si JDL, di ba?
Correct. At tapos si QMB.
QMB.
Talaga marami pa yan. Meron pang ABC, D. Maraming letra yan. Alright, let's go to our second topic of the morning. Nako PBA Commissioner's Cup ang papasok na at excited ang Converge FiberXers Management sa pagpasok ni Mikey Williams. So, wow! Ngayong conference na to, nagbabalik po si Mikey after almost a 2-year hiatus, no? So, Casio Bash, si Mikey Williams na ang missing piece para sa breakthrough ng Converge. Go, Bill!
Yeah, sa tingin ko, Casio, I think he is really one of the missing pieces, veteran leadership, 2-time finals MVP, nakapaghatid na ng championship. So marami siyang ituturo. Pero ang isipin din natin, sa galing niya magdala ng bola, gagaan ang trabaho ng import. Diba? Kasi malalaki yung import ngayon. So that's the best thing. The only question mark there for me is how soon he will blend with the team.
Tama.
Itong Converge kasi, nakita na nila si Mikey, naglaro na para sa kanila sa SGA dun sa Dubai Open. Kaya nagustuhan nila yung experience na. Kasi hindi nila kukunin yan kung hindi nila napapakinabangan at napapakisamahan. Kaya maganda dyan, kaya he will add a certain stability, kakalma yung mga batang player pag nandyan siya. Kasi alam na niya ang ginagawa niya, pinagdaanan niya lahat. Na hanggang ngayon, yun pa ang hindi napagdadaanan ng mga batang player ng Converge.
Wow. Partner, Mikey Williams.
Mikey Williams na ang missing piece para sa breakthrough ng Converge. Casio Bash, hopefully. Hindi ko masabing Casio because remember, magaling si Mikey Williams. We've seen him play and that was 2 years ago. Okay? Now, ang balita ko, over the past 2 years, hindi naglaro yan sa mga ibang tournaments.
Yan ba?
Yes, yan ang balita ko. Kumbaga, palaro-laro lang, pero yung hindi talagang sumali sa isang mga organized tournaments. Kaya, highly questionable kung is he still the Mikey Williams of 2 years ago. Ngayon, kung siya pa rin yan, or makondisyon siya, yes. But if not, katulad nga dati, sinasabi ko nga, pinasok dati sa San Miguel si Cedric Ceballos. Diba? So, wow, Cedric Ceballos. Pagdating dito, ilang ikot lang, napagod agad. Dahil wala sa kondisyon. No? So, hindi ko pa masabi, but if Mikey Williams will perform the same Mikey Williams 2 years ago, cash niya. Cash na cash.
I agree. I think that's the condition there.
Yeah.
If he is, what kind of Mikey Williams are we getting?
Yes.
And he's 34 years old. Hindi na po bata si Mikey Williams. And he has not played, sabi mo nga, organized basketball. What kind of conditioning is he in right now? What kind of shape? And then of course, sabi ni Bill kanina, yung chemistry ng team.
Chemistry,
Will he blend with that team? Dahil yung team na yan, mukhang talagang binubuo ni Coach Delta Pineda na talagang maayos na maayos. Lahat ng parte ng team na yan, kumpuning-kumpuni, no? And the other thing about this is, this makes them a little bit smaller with one GDL and then Mikey Williams. What kind of defense do they bring in the backcourt? Of course, nandiyan pa si Alex Stockton. We will find out
paano rotation
kung paano magiging rotation dito and how they will blend. But they have a terrific import kay Kelly, kay Kyler Kelly. So this should be interesting. I've been wanting this, syempre, Bill, tayo lahat. We want another team to break through into the semifinals. And this is something the PBA needs as well.
Tsaka they've been doing things the right way.
Yeah.
Tama.
Nagtsatsaga one piece at a time. Slowly they've been progressing. No, parang nakikita ko uli yung Alaska dito sa Converge. Diba nagtsaga talaga sila when they implemented the triangle with Team Cone before. Nagtatatalo muna yan tapos unti-unting umakyat tapos hindi.
Tama.
And they have the size in the front court but also yung maturity. Kulang pa, and very little playoff experience. And one adds a lot of dimensions there. I covered him when he was playing in Lithuania with the BC Wolves. And ang laki, quantum leap talaga yung laro niya. Nakita naman natin sa Gilas. No? So, is another factor. So magandang addition si Mikey Williams. But for this conference, it will depend on how they involve the import. And they're one of the teams na maaga dumating yung import.
Oh, yeah,
Tama yan. Ang dami talaga nilang pieces. The Justins, yung dalawang Baltasaren Aranya. Andyan, of course, bagong din salta. Jonel Policarpio. That's another...
Magaling yun.
Oh,
Nagtaka ako kung bakit trinade yun.
Kaya ang gaganda ng nakuha ni Coach Delta. And he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Alam nila kung ano kanilang binubuo. And I think, Calvin Abueva, remember? That's another guy that they brought in for leadership. So it will be very interesting how Converge performs this conference. Alright, let's go to our third and final item of the morning. Tungkol naman sa NBA, kung saan napakainit na rin ang paghahabol para sa playoff spot. And one of the teams na akala ng marami ay magkakaroon ng gap year, hindi po. Tuloy-tuloy ang pamamayagpag. Posibleng bumalik na si Jason Tatum. Actually, hindi lang posible. Babalik na si Jason Tatum ngayon pong araw na to after 10 months ng kanyang ACL injury. My goodness. Casio Bash, Boston Celtics na dapat ang favorite sa East kung makakalaro na si Tatum. Go, Bill!
Yes, I think Casio, no, they will be sharing the lead with the Detroit Pistons. Yeah. So the Pistons and the Celtics have each won 7 of their last 10 games. Pero may hahabulin ng konti yung Celtics. They're 4.5 games behind, no, sa Eastern Conference. At marami rin magaganda pinapakita. You have the Knicks doing very well, the Cavs doing very well, tapos medyo bandang huli yung Raptors, no, to round out the team. Pero ang gusto kong ipunto dito, pag tinignan mo yung mga stats sa mga top whatever na statistics, hindi mo makikita yung Boston Celtics. So what does that tell you? It tells you na balance itong team na to, that the wealth is spread, the responsibilities are spread. So wala masyadong pressure on Tatum to produce right away. Siyempre, may ano pa yan, may getting to know you against stage ba yan. Pero pag kinompute mo, today they're playing against the Mavericks. So they are at 41-21. So 20 games left. They've won 7 of their last 10 games. So pag nagpatuloy yung trend na yun, they will end up with 55 games. So medyo maganda na.
Wow.
Ang tatanong lang dyan if they will be 1, 2, or 3. No? 3, medyo malabo na sila mag number 3 kasi malayo na yung malayo-layo na yung Knicks tsaka yung Cavs. Pero easily top 2 yan sa Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Partner?
Totally agree. Because Boston Celtics, they've been a favorite ever since. Oo. Tapos with the addition of Tatum, tsaka ito nga, as I said a while ago with Mikey Williams, ito, hindi naman niya ipapasok yan. Meron ng mga testing yan, di ba? Tinignan na, nakipag-scrimmage na, chinek yung kanyang paa kung okay na. Well, for management to give him a green light, ay, ibig sabihin, pwede lang isapak.
Ganon talaga yan. Ganon sa NBA.
Oo, ganon talaga yan.
Well, again, tandaan po natin, ang dami nawala sa Boston before the season started. Nawala si Porzingis, nawala si Drew Holiday, Luke Cornett, from their championship core, no? And then, of course, the Jason Tatum injury. Pero ang napabuti doon, ang dami pong sumulpot na bagong player na magagaling. And all of a sudden, people were sleeping on Boston, nananatiling contender despite the absence of these players, despite the new guys on the team, and with Jaylen Brown playing an MVP caliber basketball season. And now, nagbabalik si Jason Tatum, who is not a guy that is new to the team. He is being just reinserted. He is the leader of that team. He is the top scorer of that team, a perennial MVP contender. Of course, coming off a 10-month injury, ACL, serious injury. Pero sabi nga mo, partner, hindi naman papayagan niya kung hindi yan ready. And as Bill said, they have done very well. They are performing so well. I have to say, they are going to be the contenders in the East, cash na cash. And for one reason, it's the Joe Mazzulla system. Pambihira yung sistemang yun. The spacing, the three-point shooting, and the equal opportunity, it is just amazing. And although right now, si Jason Tatum, yung sabi ni Bill, naglalaro po ang Boston kontra Mavericks. They are in the second quarter, lamang ang Dallas ng 2. Jason Tatum, has 0 points in 11 minutes. He has shot 0 out of 6 from the field. No? So, medyo kalawang. But we can expect that from a guy who's...
WD-40 lang yan.
Konti pa.
Spray.
Siguro, Bill, mga ilang games yan bago talagang uminit na si Jason.
I think also we have to bear in mind this team has been there before.
Oo.
Kaya yung mga ganyang bagay hindi sila na yayanig ka agad, no? Siguro paupuin muna si Tatum kasi hindi maganda yung pinapakita niya. But also tandaan natin yung medical resources diyan sa Amerika kakaiba, no? I remember I had a long conversation long time ago with Franz Pumaren. Dito sa atin, pag inopera ka sa tuhod, pahinga ka muna na ilang linggo. Siya, the following day, pinagbisikleta na siya ng mga halos mamatay daw siya sa sakit eh. Umiiyak daw siya sa exercise bike. So, iba yung the nutrition, the medical care that they receive is really different. You will come back stronger. So, siguro konting pag-asinta na lang para kay Jason Tatum dating laro niya.
Including the psychological. Kasi syempre, yun ang pinakamahirap din dyan, yung galing ka sa injury. Isipin mo kung kaya mo talaga.
Yung takot na ma-re-injure ka ulit.
Well, it will be an interesting last 20 games ng NBA season. So, abangan po natin lahat yan. Syempre sa NBA TV, dito rin sa Signal TV. Bill, thank you so much for joining us as usual. Patuloy kaming nakaantabay sa lahat ng mga sinusulat mo. Thank you so much and we hope to see you again here on Power and Play.
Thank you so much, Bill.
Maraming salamat, Com Noli at Jera. Thank you very much.
Mga kaibigan, ang batikan at kaibigan po ng ating show, si Bill Velasco sa Casio Bash. And ang daming, alam mo si Bill, pag gusto mo mga impormasyon, kasi yan, he really gets to the source eh. Nakakausap niya. And then, of course, his experience as a sports journalist. Bill Velasco, a great guy. Alright, partner, bago tayo mag-break, syempre, sumilip muna tayo sa ilang mga bagay-bagay sa mundo ng palakasan sa ating Stop and Pop. Ang title po ng video natin ngayong umaga ay Half Court na, Full Court pa. Aba, paano nangyari yan? Half Court na, Full Court pa. Panoorin niyo po to ha. Tingnan nyo lang tong video na to. Oo nga no. G maglaro ang mga lalaking yan sa daan. Pero kung mapapansin nyo na nasa isang side lang yung dalawang basket. Kasi nga naman, wala naman lugar sa kabila. Sabi nga sa caption, lateral lang daw ang dapat na takbo. Ito nga yung half court na whole court pa. At yan din po ang ating Stop and Pop. Pambirang buhay ito.
Iba talaga Pinoy eh. No?
Basta makas makalaro lang. Ano?
Hindi naman kasi pwedeng itapat dahil dadaan yung mga kotse.
Pangin na eh. Alright, we'll take a quick break. Sa aming pong pagbabalik, makakausap natin live ang bagong import ng Rain or Shine, si Jaylen Johnson. Hindi po yung sa Atlanta Hawks, yung sa Rain or Shine. And mamaya naman, ang bago pong naturalized player or potential naturalized player ng Gilas Pilipinas Women's, si Elizabeth Means. Lahat po yan sa Power and Play. Hatid sa inyo ng Cherry Loom, Cherry Tigo, Photon, Joyride, at ng N Plus Gold. Ang oras po natin, 9:09 ng umaga. This time check is brought to you by Ultima and M2 Veggie Drink. Drink your gulay.
To be a voice of my generation. To inspire resilience in the face of roadblocks. And in sharing my stories, I let others share in my passion.
Follow Kai's stories on Twitter and share yours with Smart Double Giga Stories. Share 2 times the passion with 2 gigabytes for Twitter and more. Guaranteed every day, plus data for all sites.
Simple, smart ako.
solusyon sa 105.9 True.
May nagbago, may arte, may budget. Akala nyo lang yon. So solid. White Rose Papaya, wow, white roses. White Rose Papaya, wow, white roses. White Rose Papaya. May glow up with the White Rose Papaya. White Rose Papaya, Tekuti Power times 2. Kasi may papaya at niacinamide. May shea butter and tea tree oil pa. Kutis sulit ang glow up. Glow up with the White Rose Papaya. White Rose Papaya, kutis sulit ang glow up.
Gusto nyong magtanim pero wala kayong garden? Sa mga gatong bote po, pwede tayong magtanim. Food security starts at home. Gusto ko pong matuto kayong magtanim para yung itanim nyo, kakainin nyo rin. Ako po si Berlaison, kami ang 1PH Teleservisyo para sa Pilipino.
Excuse me, dito po ba yung QED Club?
You're familiar with the English alphabet, and you know how to read. The answer to your question is obvious.
May budget? Akala nyo lang yon. So solid. White Rose Papaya, wow, white roses. White Rose Papaya, wow, white roses. White Rose Papaya. May glow up with the White Rose Papaya. White Rose Papaya, Tekuti Power times 2. Kasi may papaya at niacinamide. May shea butter and tea tree oil pa. Kutis sulit ang glow up. Glow up with the White Rose Papaya. White Rose Papaya, kutis sulit ang glow up.
17 years old ako. My parents told me na I had to leave America kasi there's some complications with my visa, my stay in America, that I have to go back to the Philippines. I broke down kasi I built my whole life in America up to that point. But I had no choice. I went back.
Huwag nang magpahuli sa mga usapang sports hatid ng Power and Play. Tutok lang.
Mukhang kailangan ko na naman palitan ng bubong ko, pare. Mag-iisang taong pa lang yan. May tulo na kagad.
Ay, bossing! Baka naman kasi hindi matibay yung ginamit nyo. Dapat ang gamitin mo ay Cherry Loom, ang yerong aluminum. Basta yero, Cherry Loom. Tibay protektado sa pangmatagalang yero.
Power and Play with Com Noli Iyala. Nagbabalik po ang Power and Play in our second hour. And again, gusto namin magpasalamat sa lahat po ng patuloy na mga sumusuporta po, mga suki natin sa Power and Play na patuloy na laging nanonood sa atin. Lalong-lalo na po dyan sa San Pablo City and of course sa Candelaria, Quezon. Kamusta po kayong lahat dyan? And of course, syempre, hindi po natin makakalimutan lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa atin na sponsors ng ating show all of these 8 years na ngayon ng Power and Play. At simulan ko na po sa pagpapasalamat sa Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum sa ganitong babago-bago ang panahon, mga kapatid. Sobrang init ngayon, umiinit na talaga. Kailangan natin ng matibay at protektadong bubong. Dapat ng bubong ay yerong may aluminum kapag may aluminum tsak na pang matagalan. At isa lang ang alam kong dekalidad na yerong may aluminum, yan ang Cherry Loom. Tibay protektado sa pang matagalang yero, Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum.
Mileage Asia Corporation, roofing the nation with Cherry Loom. galvanizing the industry with Sumo brand GI sheets.
Thank you!
Photon, empowering the Filipino business. Kapag komportable ang biyahe, ang sarap mag-long trip. At yan ang hatid ng Photon. Photon vans tulad ng Photon Trans Van, Photon Traveler, at Photon Tuwano na 15-seater at Photon Tuwano Executive 11-seater. Turbo diesel ang makina, walang bitin sa lakas at hatak. Meron din manual at automatic transmission. Pang negosyo, pang barkada at pang pamilya. Meron pa tong 5-year or 150-kilometer warranty, whichever comes first. Pumunta o tumawag sa pinakamalapit na Photon dealership sa inyong lugar.
Thank you!
Cherry Tigo! Cherry Auto Philippines has given motorists yet another reason to switch to its 7-seater all-new Tigo REV Luxury Edition SUV. The all-new Tigo REV LE has posted a best-in-class fuel efficiency rating of 84.28 kilometers per liter gasoline equivalent following a fuel eco run conducted by the DOE in 2025. According to the DOE test results, the Tigo REV LE topped its class among vehicles evaluated across plug-in hybrid, diesel at ng gasoline categories. The Tigo REV LE has a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine. It offers a combined electric and hybrid driving range, pakinggan nyo po to, of up to 1,400 kilometers on a full tank and charge. The model also comes equipped with multiple safety and driver assistance features, including advanced driver assistance systems, adaptive cruise control, and a 540-degree camera system. Own a 7-seater Cherry Tigo REV LE starting at 1,548,000 pesos. Visit your nearest Cherry Auto Philippines dealership and book a test drive today.
Thank you!
Joyride, ang inyong bagong kasundo. Bawat lakad, bawat biyahe, may Joyride na para sa iyo. Joyride MC Taxi para sa mabilisang solo rides. Joyride Car para sa komportable at affordable na car rides. Joyride Taxi Cab para sa convenient meter rides. At Joyride Super Taxi Airport Transfer para sa hassle-free airport trips mo. Always safe at affordable. Mag-book na mga kasundo. Joyride ang inyong bagong kasundo.
Thank you!
M2 Veggie Drink. Drink your gulay. Game on! Hydrate right with M2 Veggie Drink. Packed with natural electrolytes from malunggay, okra, and ginger. It's gulay power in every sip, and yes, it's surprisingly delicious. Trusted by moms, loved by kids, perfect for school days, play days, and every day. Available at leading supermarkets and drugstores nationwide. Drink your gulay, mag M2 Veggie Drink na. Follow M2's official social media accounts for more updates, promos, and healthy tips.
Thank you!
N Plus Gold, tanda ng pagmamahal. May bago tayong teammates sa Power and Play. Ang N Plus Gold Adult Nutritional Powder Drink para sa bawat laban. Powered ka with calcium, phosphorus, vitamin D3 essential nutrients for mobility and bone strength, at soy protein to support muscle development. N Plus Gold, tanda ng pagmamahal.
Thank you!
Ultima, vitamins and minerals with ginseng food supplement, Korean Pana-Ginseng Ultima.
Thank you!
Skin Your Face and Body Anti-Aging Center with branches at Alabang Town Center and Green Hills, San Juan.
Thank
And
you!
Smart, live more today!
Thank you!
Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat, sa inyong patuloy na suporta sa Power and Play. Alright, partner. Sabi nga natin, palapit na po ang PBA Commissioner's Cup. March 11 na ang pagsisimula. And last week we interviewed one of the top imports that are coming over from the Blackwater Bossing. This week we're very fortunate to have with us another one of those top attractions for the coming PBA Commissioner's Cup. He used to play for the Louisville Cardinals in college. He played in many leagues, including the NBA G League, the leagues in Uruguay, in Taipei, in Israel, and even in Turkey. And of course, he comes with so much hope for the rain or shine elastopainters. We're very fortunate to have with us today Jaylen Johnson of the Rain or Shine E-Painters. Good morning, Jaylen. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Jaylen.
Good morning.
Well, of course, Jaylen, I understand this is your first experience in the Philippines. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That's my first experience.
How is it so far? How is your trip and how is your stay so far in the Philippines?
I like it. Like I said, I've been getting acquainted with everybody, getting acquainted with the culture. Practice been good. We've been working hard. Just like the winning mentality from everybody, and just the will to just come work every day, just handle business. I'm liking it here.
Yeah, prior to your coming here, Jaylen, what did you know about Philippine basketball?
I know Philippine, like, basketball is a big thing in the Philippines. Like, the fan base here, just everybody loves basketball. It's the main sport here. I heard it's a very, very physical league. The camaraderie is great. It's just known for having good basketball throughout. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Jaylen, with a few days left before the start of the league, of the tournament, what are your expectations in the PBA? And number two, what do you bring on the table when it comes to game time?
Yeah.
For Rain or Shine?
With the coming of the game starting, I just expect us to go out there, play hard every day, every game, compete for the whole 48 minutes, and just like I say, give the fans what they came for every game. Like I said, I want to win a championship. I want to go as far as like I said, as far as possible. That's the goal, to win a championship. What I bring to the team, like I say, it's already a tough mentality. Everybody's willing to work, but I think I bring that extra umph to the team, that extra versatility to the team, and just that energy, that just that happy, upbeat energy, just so everybody just want to enjoy their job every day. Just come in, what our task is. So, yeah.
All right. Well, not too many people know you, Jaylen, because it's your first time here. So I guess we want to introduce you a little more to the PBA fans and a Filipino basketball fan. You have a namesake in Jaylen Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks. Of course, when I first heard Jaylen Johnson was coming over, I fell off my chair until I saw the spelling. You had a Y in your name, but it doesn't take anything away. Of course, we know how credentialed you are. So, first of all, are you married? Do you have kids?
No, I'm not married, but yes, I have a kid. One kid, 4 years old, Jaylen Johnson Jr.
Oh, all right. And growing up, who are your idols in basketball?
My mother, for one, for sure. Yeah, she put the ball in my hand. Jaylen Johnson, she played at Wisconsin. She played overseas in various in high leagues overseas. She holds records. And then Kobe Bryant, for sure. Like, Kobe Bryant is my all-time favorite player. Ever since I knew about basketball, those two people was my favorite basketball players, my mother and Kobe Bryant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, great. Well, going back to Rain or Shine, how are you adjusting with the coaching style of Coach Yeng Yang?
I'm adjusting well. Like I said, I'm used to having coaches who are very passionate about their craft. Very, like I said, I had a high school coach who reminded me of Coach Yang, for sure. Just that enthusiasm, just when they riled up, when they fired up, and they will to win. So, like I said, I love it. I love that type of coach, and I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to go full-fledged with it.
Yeah, you were talking about your mother. I was reading about your mom, Janetta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she holds some impressive records in basketball. The first woman to lead the nation, the U.S., in shot blocks, both in men and women, in a season. She had the single-season record of 130 blocks.
How tall is your mom?
6'5".
That's amazing. That's amazing. Did you get any kind of that shot blocking trait from your mother?
Oh yeah, for sure. All my like in the post, she taught me that. Like I said, toughness started with my mom. We come from a tough upbringing for sure, but she always just instilled that in me. But like post moves, all the shot blocking, just that timing, I got that from her. Like, and the other stuff I added to my game, just being able to be on the perimeter, put the ball on the floor. So it was basically it was a blessing just from the beginning, because my mom gave me this side, then I had this side too. Just merging them together just brought me here. So
that's an incredible story. I mean, it's so impressive
Very
to hear a woman lead the U.S. in shot blocking in both divisions, in both men and women. Jaylen, do you get looks whenever you're called Jaylen Johnson, or any comparisons to Jaylen Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks? How does that feel?
No, not really. I mean, like I said, everybody around the NBA really knows me already. Like I said, I played my stint. I did the NBA, and I did the G League, Chicago Bulls, like in Windy City, Iowa, so on. But like I say, I mean, a couple times I had to run in because we got the same name. Like I say, as I get older, more players are coming in the league with my name. But yeah, like I say, it's a beautiful thing. Also, just seeing that I got players in the league that got the same name as me. You know, I came before them, so I feel like I was an influence on somebody.
Jaylen, let's go back to with your teammates. Who among your teammates in Rain or Shine really, impressed you a lot with regards to the style of playing and their characters? Can you name a few? Describe them.
To be honest, every day is another. Like I said, that's why I'm enjoying it here, because every day is a different beginning. Like, to be honest, I'm impressed with all my teammates. Like I say, like I know that's kind of like cliche or far-fetched, but it's what it is. Like each and every one of my teammates have something special about them. Like I can say some examples, but like I say, like even like Mamu, like he has some intangibles like that I haven't seen from locals, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Mamu.
just the physical intangibles, just Anton, just how like how crafty he is, and he still can make things happen. I can go on for days. CT, his size and ability to just be versatile on the floor. Joe Nard, like you throw him out there with anybody, I feel like he's gonna get it done. And like I say, I can go about everybody, but even Bo, watching Bo do his thing after 17 years is just amazing to me. Like, it's a blessing every day just seeing everybody having their different talents. Like everybody has something special about them.
Yeah, that's what Gian Mamuyak was saying about you. That you're so easy to play with. You don't demand the ball. You incorporate yourself in the plays, and you really are so much a part of the team right away. Your reaction, in that sense, how do you describe your game? Are you a guy that plays off the ball, or are you also comfortable with just creating your shots?
So I'm like more like a unicorn. I'm 6'10", but I sometimes don't play like I'm 6'10". I play like a guard. But I'm a player who can fit into any system. If you need me to come in and score right away, I can do that. If you need me to come in and facilitate, handle the ball, things like that, I can do that. If you need me to play big and just bring that out there, just bring that like tower and presence up, I can do that. So like I said, with this team, we got somebody who can do a little bit of everything. So I mean, like I said, me being as big as I am, of course, whatever I need to do, especially like bringing that presence down there, down low, just bringing that tough presence, like I feel like I can do that.
All right. Well, talking about big, Jaylen, you are playing against huge players, a couple of huge players, including an NBA veteran in Bol, a journeyman veteran in Sam DeGuara, some really tough players in Kyler Kelly, some 7-footers here. assess the imports? How excited are you to be playing against these imports? Do you know any of them? Have you played with any of them or played against them?
I know of all of them. Well, with the exception of a few, but like I say, I played against most of them. I haven't played against Bobo. I haven't played against Kyler Kelly. Like I said, I'm looking forward to playing against everybody. Every day is a new day. Every game is a new opportunity. And like I said, I commend them all. They all good players, but they got to play me also. So, yeah.
That's a good way to put it. That's a really good way to put it. But, well, you know, we also know about the physicality. You've played in so many other leagues, Jaylen. Can you compare the other leagues, I guess, now that you're starting to feel the PBA style, how physical it is in other leagues compared to the PBA or vice versa?
I feel like it's probably one of the more physical leagues for sure, yeah, because you know how the game is transpiring nowadays that you can't really even touch anybody in different leagues around the world, and this league is more like gritty basketball. Like I said, the fans want what they want, and I think it's fun. I think it brings that love of the basketball, that love of the game back too. Also,
right.
Jaylen, there was a photo a while ago. You were teammates with Kevin Kembao in Korea.
Yeah.
How do you assess Kevin Kembao's performance in the KBL?
I love Kevin Kembao. I can't lie to you. I love his game. I love his attitude, his will to work every day. To be honest, I feel like Kevin Kembao is a special player because, like I say, he's very soft-spoken, but he proves what he needs to prove every time, every day, every night out on the court. He's very athletic. His IQ of the game is very high. He can score at will. And like I say, his will to just get better every day. I love watching him. Like I told him he could, if I was him, I'd try the NBA for sure, try the G League, because I feel like he brings that work ethic to the game that a lot of players don't really still have. And I feel like with him still having that, the sky's the limit.
Wow, those are big words, and obviously that could inspire KQ really to look for bigger horizon, or expand his horizons with his basketball game.
Yeah.
Rain or Shine has been a perennial contender in the PBA. They're one of the really top teams. Jaylen, of course, they've always hit a road bump at a certain point, especially in the semifinals. Do you think? How confident are you that with your presence now, this could be there could be a new push just to get them over that particular hump?
I'm overly confident. Like I say, I'm always betting on myself, and with the guys that I got behind me right now, the firepower I got with Rain or Shine, I'm always betting with us, and I feel like we can go as far as possible, as far as we want to go.
Right.
And I feel like we want to go all the way. So.
Are you ready to play 48 minutes? In this league, imports are expected to play the whole game. Are you ready to go, conditioning-wise and mental, psychologically? You're ready to play 48 minutes?
I'm getting more ready every day. Like I say, Coach Yang is that's definitely giving me the tools to be as ready as possible. So, like I said, I thank her for that. And yeah, let's go. Let's get it ready. Let's get it going.
And we certainly will, as we see you next week in the start of the Commissioner's Cup. Jaylen, we look forward to seeing you there. Good luck to Rain or Shine. Good luck to you. Enjoy your stay in the Philippines, and we hope you can come back to the show.
Thank you, Jaylen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kita mo
Meron
naman
pang may forma pa eh. Akala mo si Pacquiao Mayweather to. But yan po si Jaylen Johnson, hindi po yung tiga-Atlanta, tiga Rain or Shine. At yan na may Jaylen with a Y.
Yeah, with a Y.
Wag naman natin sanang matanong, why? But again, Jaylen Johnson, one of one of the many imports na ating pong mapapanood sa Commissioners.
Well, I've seen his snippets dito sa social media.
Oh.
Medyo talaga nang mamama to maglaro.
Ito to?
Nang mamama.
Malaki, no?
Malaki, nang mamama to.
Kung ang nanay niya, shot blocker, sana namana niya. Dahil yan ang kailangan talaga ng rain or shine. A rim protector, a big body, and of course, somebody that they can rely on in the clutch. Yeah. Alright, bago tayo, syempre, ihatid ang huli nating bisita na obviously not the least. May sumilip muna tayo sa ilang mga bahagi ng sports history this week in sports history.
Okay, March 6, 1964, or 62 years ago, the quote-unquote birth of Muhammad Ali. Dito inanunsyo ni Muhammad Ali na papalitan niya ang kanyang pangalan at hindi na gagamitin ang pangalan niyang Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. Kasunod yan ng pag-convert ni Ali sa Islam. Tinawag din niyang slave name ang nauna niyang pangalan. Muhammad Ali switches name from Cassius Clay this week in sports history.
Wow, talagang big na yan. That was a big development during that time. Of course, partly yan dahil nga dun sa kanyang ayaw niyang sumama sa
Vietnam War.
Sa Vietnam War. And of course, he became the greatest. Ang tawag nga niya, the greatest. And in my book, he is the greatest boxer of all time.
Hindi lang sa record ng fights niya, pero yung buhay niya. Yung
impact niya sa boxing.
Yung impact niya sa boxing.
And worldwide boxing.
And worldwide.
Kaya naman, alam natin yung mga laban niya.
Meron pa akong natandaan dyan. Ewan ko lang kung sino yung kalaban at tinatawag siyang Cassius Clay. Talagang deliberate na hindi niya ni-knockdown. Pinahirapan niya. Tinapos niya, what's my name?
Fernando Posta.
PJ niya. Hanggang matapos.
Well, talk about birthdays of a legend. Mga kaibigan, I'd like to have a personal na gusto ko pong batiin ang ating kaibigan, buting senador and living legend ng Philippine basketball who will celebrate his birthday tomorrow. Si Senador Robert Sonny Jaworski. Happy birthday, sir! Happy birthday, Big J! Happy birthday, Sonny! You know, he was a big part of my career. From the time I was commissioner all the way to many years until talagang nagkaroon lang siya ng konting paghina, no? But again, we're all praying for you, Senator Jaworski. Sana po'y kayo ay bumuti ang kalagayan at muling makita namin at masilayan natin ang the living legend, Robert Jaworski.
Tulad nga ng sinabi natin kanina, pinag-usapan natin kung anong impact na nagawa ni Muhammad Ali. Yan din po ang nagawa ni Senator Sonny Jaworski, si Big J. Ang impact niya sa Philippine basketball.
Absolutely.
At ang never say die na
hanggang ngayon
ng mantra ng Ginebra San Miguel dahil po sa kanya.
Tomorrow he will celebrate his 80th birthday. Happy birthday.
The living legend.
The living legend, Senator Robert Sonny Big J Jaworski. All right. Well, at this point, it's time na ipasok na po natin ang ating susunod na bisita talking about basketball, and we will put her in the thick of things as she becomes the next potential naturalized player of the women's Gilas Pilipinas dito po sa In the Spotlight. She is a 23-year-old who has chosen to become a Filipino playing for the national team. Once played with the Westminster College in Division II basketball in the US, now hoping to bring her success to the women's Gilas program. And she is with us today, no other than our next naturalized player, Elizabeth Means. Magandang umaga, Beth. Thank you for joining us this morning on Power and Play.
Good morning, Beth.
Good morning. Hi. Thanks for having me.
It's so nice to have you on the show. I know it's been a whirlwind so far. Maybe this week with all the trips to different offices. How has it been so far in your naturalization journey, Beth?
Yeah, it's been great. It's definitely a long process. Lots of hoops to jump through, especially because we're trying to get it done faster than maybe normal, so that I'm eligible for the upcoming season. So it's definitely been a lot, but it's been exciting, and I'm excited to have it completed, hopefully.
Bring us a little bit to memory lane. How were you discovered by the Philippine basketball, partner? And you know, how did this offer to be naturalized come about?
Yeah, so it's a little different for me because most of the men's basketball players that have got naturalized were already playing in the Philippines, and then were scouted to be naturalized players. But for me, I actually was playing in South America in my first professional season, and when I got the message from Coach Anton Altamirano to play for the 3x3 team and potentially get naturalized, he was looking for someone with height and versatility, which is what the team was kind of missing. And he got my information from actually a former men's 3x3 player who played for his father, Coach Eric. And they got connected through my agent, who knows him, got my information that way. So I was able to hop on a call with Coach Anton and talk about the opportunity and see what it would look like, and then got to come out to the Philippines and play with them for a little bit and begin the naturalization process just to see if it's something that I wanted to do, and loved it ever since. So
Yeah, but still, why choose the Philippines?
I think the opportunity was really exciting. The opportunity to travel, the opportunity to get to explore Filipino culture was really something that stood out to me. And then once I got here and got to meet the team, got to meet the coach, really feel the togetherness of the Filipino culture and the togetherness of the basketball culture here. Obviously, we love basketball here. And so all of that really just drew me in and helped me feel good about the decision that I was making.
Obviously, a lot of the Filipino fans would like to know a little more about Elizabeth Means. So, Beth, where were you born? How were you introduced to the game?
I was born in California, Sacramento, California. I come from a large family. I have 7 siblings.
Wow.
And so we all played basketball growing up. So I grew up playing with my 5 brothers, just for fun, playing in the backyard, playing at church. And I think I started playing maybe when I was 5 years old, and then started taking it more seriously by the time I was 13 or 14 years old.
Are you sure you're not Filipino? You come from a big family.
And he grew up in Sacramento as well.
You grew up in California?
Yes, I knew lots of Filipinos in California, and the culture felt very familiar to me because of the big family dynamic.
Was basketball really your first sport? Or was there anything else that you were playing or trying out? Was it an athletic family that you came from?
Yeah, my parents were big on us trying lots of sports. So I did soccer, gymnastics, volleyball, track, and then basketball is what I stuck with the most. So.
Were there players that you idolized growing up when you started, finally taking basketball seriously?
Yeah, I think I honestly didn't watch too much professional basketball growing up, but I always loved watching Steph Curry highlights and Kyrie Irving highlights. Those were my favorite watching.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, going to the process of naturalizations. So, what are the last remaining steps before you become naturalized? Can you give us an update right now?
Yeah. So the current update is that the bills were passed by the Senate this week, and now they just have to finish going through that process of getting signed and passed all the way through, which should be done, to my knowledge, within a week or so. And then the bill has to be signed by the president. And then once that's done, we can submit passport, my application for a Filipino passport. And then once that is completed, that is all of the steps, to my knowledge. So hopefully we're hoping to have that. Well, we need to have that completed by middle of April, which is when women's series competitions begin for 3x3.
So that's a target.
Yeah, there is, of course, there's still the BICAM report. It's a regular bill that gets passed into law. And then, of course, it goes to Malacanang for the signature of the president. So that should be knowing the history of the other naturalized players. We give priority to our sports, or to our athletes when it comes to that. Takes priority even before flood control projects. But Elizabeth, going back to you, describe your game. I mean, a while ago, we had a guest who interviewed you, Bill Velasco, and he said that you will certainly fit the women's program. Describe your game for the Filipinos and why Elizabeth Means can help our program.
I think my height and my physicality are two of the biggest things. I also bring some versatility, so I can shoot outside, which is helpful for 3x3 because you have to be able to guard me from every position. Like I'm not sitting on the 3-point line being a liability or easy to guard on defense. But then I also bring the size and physicality as well, which is helpful playing against especially other Asian teams that don't always have size to match. But then as we play other international teams, more European teams, not having someone that can guard that size has been a weakness for the Philippines in the past. And so hopefully me coming in and being able to help us on defense inside will be huge. So definitely would say I'm a physical guard that can shoot the ball okay. Yeah.
Does that mean that that you'll be playing mainly 3x3, but are you also joining the 5-on-5 team?
That is undecided. I believe I'll be eligible once my naturalization is completed to compete for both, but 3x3 is going to be the priority.
Right now. All right. Okay. That's good to know. All right. Well, off the court, Beth, what do you like to do? I mean,
what have you been doing?
Right now, she's in Boracay. She's in Boracay right now, enjoying our beaches. So we can see that she's an outdoor person. But maybe we'll start with that. How do you like Boracay, Beth?
Oh, Boracay is great. I know. I wish I could share my view with you guys right now. No, the weather's been beautiful and it's right up my alley. I love to just walk outside and be in nature.
California.
California.
So it's perfect. Walks on the beach is my favorite for sure.
So what else do you like to do? When you're not on the basketball court?
Yeah, I like to do all sorts of active things. My family always jokes that I can't just sit still or take a chill day because if I'm not playing basketball, I'm going on walks with my friends. I'm going on hikes. I'm getting people to go play spike ball or volleyball or something, and I love to just meet up with my friends and we'll go grab lunch and catch up to maybe read a book if I really have nothing else to do, but
and that's the last option.
That's true. But in your career, have you ever dreamt of playing maybe in the WNBA?
I kind of was just taking it year by year. Playing professionally wasn't always the biggest goal of mine. I was just kind of enjoying basketball as it is. But when the opportunity to potentially, when I finished my college career, I decided I wasn't done. And so I wanted to go play, and that meant playing overseas. And now with the opportunity to potentially play in the Olympics one day, it's really lit a fire under me for sure.
Okay, speaking of overseas, aside from the Philippines, have you played with other teams outside of the United States and here in the Philippines?
Yes, so I played one professional season in Ecuador before the Philippines.
Ecuador, yeah. So she's played 5-on-5. In other words, organized basketball.
5-on-5.
But again, it looks like when you talk about the Olympics, you're talking about the 3x3 program as well.
Yes, correct. That would be the goal, is the Olympics with the 3x3 team.
Well, obviously you've seen how Philippine basketball is. You just won your first title in Thailand. Congratulations with
thank you.
with the Philippine team. What are your impressions on Philippine players, on the women's players? Despite the fact that we're maybe a little bit challenged, although the Filipinas now are starting to become really, starting to get taller, but we're obviously challenged internationally. But what do you think of our game?
Super physical, especially in 3x3. They let a lot go. We joke that I look like I'm getting abused after games because I have scratches and bruises all up my arms and legs. But that's fun. It's fun for me to have a size advantage. I really get to take it to them inside. Whether or not they give me an extra foul, who knows? But no, it's fun. They're super hardworking and passionate and active players, and so that's pushed me to become even more physical and active when I'm playing. So it's super fun.
What is the program for 3x3? What have you been told by Coach Anton and of course Edie, Erica, and Coach Ryan? What is the plan? What is the program as you build yourself, your team, maybe even towards the Asian Games or even to the Olympics?
Yeah, so right now I'm currently only eligible to compete in the women's series. I won't be eligible. I think I have to have my passport for 1 year for Asian Games and for World Cup qualifiers. And then I have to have it for 2 years for the Olympics, which is why we're starting now. So this upcoming season, I'll be competing in the women's series stops as well as some other club type tournaments. And then hopefully a lot of these tournaments matter a lot for FIBA Asia next year and for World Cup qualifiers. So the goal is to be a lot more competitive this year in the women's series to set us up well for 2027.
Yeah, there was this one senator who asked you, do you have a boyfriend?
I was afraid he'd ask that.
But that question stops there.
No, but Elizabeth, seriously, you don't have to answer if you don't want to answer that. Seriously, do you feel any pressure?
Yeah.
Do you feel any pressure now that you are going to get a citizenship to help our basketball program in 3x3, knowing how crazy this country is about basketball? Including our senators.
Yeah, I definitely feel a healthy amount of pressure. I feel the care and the passion around women's basketball, and I feel excited that I can be someone that can help support the program and take it to new lengths. I also feel a lot of support from teammates, coaches, administrators, and so all of that has made it really helpful to make the transition of having more opinion about me than maybe I've had before. So definitely feel pressure, but in a good, healthy way, I would say.
Parting question, partner?
Well, the typical question: how do you find the Filipino cuisine?
The food.
Have you tried any? Have you tried our balut?
Yes. I've been in and out of the country since November, and so I've gotten the chance to try a lot of Filipino dishes and come to love a lot of them. Chicken adobo is still probably my favorite. Chicken adobo, beef tapa at breakfast. I love that. I love sinigang and lumpia.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've gotten a good flavor.
That would make the processing of your naturalization faster.
Including kare-kare.
They did ask us about food in the first Congress session. So.
Nice. Really good. Well, as I end this interview, Elizabeth, it's really great to have you on the program, have you on board. It's more so that seeing someone like you, refreshing, who loves the Philippines already, with the food and our beaches and the life that we have, the culture. It's really nice to have you really helping all of us win another, bring honor to our country. So what does this naturalization mean to you, Elizabeth, at the end of the day?
Yeah, no, thank you so much, because I have to say it's really an honor of mine to get to represent this country, especially the longer I'm here, I get to appreciate and experience all that the Filipino culture has to offer. And so now getting to wear the flag on my chest and be a Filipino and represent the country. It's really an honor and something that I feel blessed to do. And I'm really excited for hopefully all of the winning and the culture and the expectation that we're setting moving forward for the Gilas 3x3 program. I want to do everything I can to support us in the best way possible. So I'm really excited.
And we're everyone is here to support you. We're right behind you, and we're looking forward to seeing you bring honor to our country. Congratulations, Elizabeth, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you guys so much.
Mga kaibigan, si Elizabeth means hindi po Betty,
Betty
sabi
lang
nila.
po yan.
Beth, for short, and now she's a candidate for naturalization. Konti na lang, partner, sabi nga niya. Mga
Abril na lang. Abril eh.
Abril.
Abril ang kanilang target.
Natanong na naman yung pinakamahalagang tanong sa kanya eh. Yung kung may boyfriend siya eh. Yan na yung...
Sumagot eh. Hindi sumagot.
Ayaw sumagot.
Ay, sumagot eh.
Or by the way, gusto natin pasalamatan si Executive Director Erica D ng SBP at si Coach Ryan Gregorio na ngayon ay in charge na ng ating 3x3 program ng SBP for the interview that we had with Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat, Coach Rai. And of course, ED Erica. Alright, bago tayo magtapos, batiin natin ang Happy Women's Month ang lahat ng mga kababaihan dahil Marso is Women's Month. Happy Women's Month to everyone. Alright, and of course, ang ating mga nanalo sa Joyride Top-Up promo ngayong araw pong ito, Princess Velasquez, Butch Butardo, Herdan Vasquez, Razel Keha at si Marshall Pacon. Congratulations sa inyo lahat. 1,000 pesos JR Pay wallets to all of you. Partner, that'll do it for us. Next week ulit.
Next week ulit.
At lagi natin po sinasabi sa inyong lahat, maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. At tuwing Sabado po, bawal ang masungit. At sa lahat po ng ating gawain, ad maiorem Dei gloriam, all for the greater glory of God. Kami po ang 1PH. Teleserbisyo para sa Pilipino. Susunod na po ang inay ko po.
Happy Sports Weekend sa inyo lahat.
More power
and more play.
Sa kapwa ko Pilipino, ipagmalaki ang galing na meron tayo. Ilantad ang likas nating talento at magdala ng saya sa mundo. Sa harap ng pagsubok ay di susuko. Para sa pangarap tayo'y porsigido. Pagpakitang gilas na at upang matalo, ipag-iwang natin ng Pilipino. Mula noon at hanggang ngayon, talento natin ng bida. Mula sa simpleng bakuran hanggang entablado natin ipakita. May pagsubok man ng Pinoy, pinalalakas ng saya. San man tayo sa pulot, sumbe, sibay, lakay, amiga. Sama-samang pakita ang galing natin kakaba. Sa kapwa ko Pilipino.
Power and Play was brought to you by Cherry Loom, ang yerong may aluminum. Cherry Tigo, love your journey. Photon, empowering the Filipino business. Joyride, ang inyong bagong kasundo. And N Plus Gold, tanda ng pagmamahal.
Halina't